All right, y'all, it's Monday. Time to help the people. As you can probably tell, I'm in an abnormally good mood today, and it's for that reason we're going to take a little departure from our normal routine. You know, we've all been through a lot these past few weeks, so we don't need an etiquette lesson. I'm not going to tell you what all y'all been doing wrong. We're going to keep it light. I want to help the people in a different way today, and I want to do something that I'm actually passionate about, and those are life hacks. If you've been acquainted with My Helps the People for any amount of time now, you know that my one condition for my videos is that I only talk about things that I know. With that said, each one of these life hacks are things that I know from my own experiences. These are things that I use. They've become a part of my everyday life. Okay, so let's get into it. So first things first, I feel safe in my assumption that the most important device that most of us own are our cell phones. One of my buddies actually said it best. She said that her phone bill is the most important bill she has next to rent. And I couldn't agree more, because that car note can beat it, that light bill can wait, but my phone bill will be paid. Now, those cell phone bills can get expensive. At one point, I was paying like $120 a month for mine. Got a little hack for you, though. It's conditional, but it can work. So T-Mobile has a plan called the 55 and up, and essentially, if you are an individual who is 55 years of age or older, your phone bill will be $55 a month. And I know what most of y'all are thinking. What they got to do with me? 55? I ain't even 35. Glad you asked. If you have a middle-aged person in your life that's willing to sign up for that plan and also willing to sign you up as a second line on their account, your bill will also be $55. Now, y'all know I wouldn't lie to you or send you off. Me and my mom are on said plan, and my bill went from $120 to $55, and that's... What is math? What are numbers? 65. That's a $65 difference. And you know what I can do with that extra $65 a month? Pay that light bill that I had sitting off to the side. Now listen, if you are the parent or the grandparent that would be signing up for this account, you have to be realistic about the young people in your life. If your old raggedy son or daughter is bad with debt and bills and dishonorable with money, don't sign them up on your stuff. Next, while we're on cell phones, there's a feature called voicemail to text or text to voicemail, something like that. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. The dumbest feature in the world. It's essentially when they take your voicemails and transcribe them to text. Now, I don't like it because they get it wrong. They get the words wrong. Siri don't speak English, obviously. It's just not worth it to me. Here's where the hack comes in, okay? If you have that feature enabled on your phone, they are charging you an additional $4 a month for it. So I would call your carrier and ask them about that. Next, I have a couple of hacks for something that we all enjoy doing, and that is feeding our faces. First things first, loyalty cards. Loyalty cards. When you go somewhere, read the menu or ask the manager if they have a loyalty card program. Those things seem stupid at first, but it's all fun and games until you're on your 5th cup of coffee and you know you're about to get the next one free. So get into them loyalty cards. Next, almost anywhere you go, I encourage you to read the receipts. Normally there's surveys on there and you get something free at the end. They give you something free just because you took the time to give them your good black opinion. Also, you want to get into the Cash App boost. Now, I think everybody under the sun at this point and their mother is using the Cash App. So basically what it is within the Cash App, you can set your thing to different boosts. They have them for restaurants, coffee shops, and if you pay with the Cash App card, you get a little something back on it. So like mine, for instance, is always set to the coffee shop boost. So whether you drink that swill at Dunkin' Donuts or that mud at Starbucks, you'll always get $1 back on your purchase. Now this next one is kind of trash, but some of y'all are trash enough to do it. Did you know that if you write into Chipotle's corporate office and complain about anything under the sun, they will just automatically send you coupons for 4 free burritos? Am I encouraging y'all to just go making up things and complain about things to Chipotle? Absolutely not. But I know some of y'all are just hard pressed for a free burrito. Next, Ebates. Let me just take a pause and say that I am not sponsored by anyone that I'm talking about today. I just believe in spreading the wealth around. But anyway, Ebates. It's an app that gives you a little return on all your purchases. The good thing about Ebates is almost every store under the sun is connected with them. So almost everything online, Amazon and them, if you are one of the few people that still actually go in stores, they might be with Ebates too. Go and get you a little change back. Okay, this is my last hack in the money saving category. If you have a good group of trustworthy friends that this might work with, consider sharing subscriptions. What am I saying? If it's 4 of us, one person get the Netflix, share the password. Somebody else get the Hulu, share the password. Somebody else get the Spotify Premium, share the password. Now in every friend group, you know it's always that one friend that got more money than the rest of us. And they might have cable. If they got it, let them pay for it and get their login. Okay, so I have a couple of hacks of, I guess, the lifestyle nature. The first one being, put ginger in your coffee. Yes, ginger. I'm not talking about that old powder from McCormick. I mean, go to the store, get you some ginger root, cut it up, put it in your coffee. Now, anybody who's a regular coffee drinker knows that coffee gives you the poops. The ginger in it helps offset the upset stomach side effects. It also tastes like Christmas in a cup. Next, a major issue I have is falling asleep. I have the hardest time falling asleep, but I found a little hack. You want to hop on Spotify and get into that Night Rain playlist. That's Night Rain. Let them rain sounds send you right on into glory. Well, maybe not to glory. There's also a playlist called Baby Sleep Aid White Noise that you might want to get into, because I'm going to tell you a secret. It's not just for babies. I ain't nobody's infant, but when I tell you about 5 minutes into that playlist, I be in the rapid eye movement stage of sleep. Now pay attention. Spotify Premium is a major key here. If you use that free version, I'm telling you right now, them ads are going to cut in and scare the black off of you. Okay, I have one final hack, and this is one I'm happy to share because number 1 is something I'm passionate about, and for 2, it's something you all ask me about constantly. So if you know me by now, you know I'm a veteran concert goer, and one thing I get all the time is, how you always know when these people are coming to town? I'll tell you. Bands in Town. The Bands in Town app is your very best friend. Almost every artist you can think of is on there, comedians, whoever. Whoever your faves are, I suggest you go on there, search them all, and press the track button. Track everybody that you like. Bands in Town will inform you when they have a show coming up in your area. So I'm done. I legitimately hope that helps. As always, govern yourselves. And if you are an R. Kelly supporter or apologist, drop me a comment so I can go ahead and block you now.